Hey everyone, so it's been a few days since we have talked last. It's a sunny spot, I'll just stand over here. I don't quite remember I think it was probably about my new CF appointment. I haven't heard anything about the results from the sputum or any of that. I'm still waiting to get approved for transferring my insurance to New York. Hopefully that'll happen pretty soon. I'm really hoping that once I get approved, I can possibly apply for like food stamps right now. That's not something I particularly want to brag about, but it's real life. And right now it's a little difficult. I've been trained now at school for 6 different jobs. They're in 4 different departments. And I do like 2 different buildings with custodial, 2 jobs in each. I do a fleet driving thing. I do the athletic department, so I'll be doing some of the games and like sideline stuff, which isn't consistent, unfortunately. So that's why I had to start doing custodial. And now the dining hall as well. Today's been kind of a hard day. It's Tuesday, and Tuesdays and Thursdays are my longest days. Tuesday's even longer than Thursday because I'm in class from 9 to 4, and I have an hour break. And during that hour break, I have to get over to a building on the other side of campus to do one of my jobs, and I have to hurry up to then drive back home to have something to eat, to then go to class for another few hours. And then today I had a meeting to learn how to do something else in one of the buildings today. And then because there wasn't enough time on my lunch hour to do 2 of my jobs, I had to then go back after class to another building on the other side of campus, down a hill, to finish up a second job there, because there's no time. I have no time on Tuesdays. Right now it's 5, and I have a class at 6:30 till 7:30, so I have a little time here. Tomorrow I will be doing one of my fleet driving things, so I will be driving somebody to Rochester for some appointment. So that's at least 3 hours because it's an hour and a half there and back. I made sure they knew that Jasper was going to be coming with me because obviously he's my service dog, and he'll need to be coming with me. I've been really stressed today, and I've almost had a breakdown a few times. I've almost cried. I haven't started crying yet because I think it'll be exhausting and I need all the energy that I have. I do know that I cannot keep doing this. I can't keep working 6 different jobs, and I just got hired at the dining hall yesterday. The reason I did this is because I have to work 20 hours to pay all of my bills while I'm going to school. And because these jobs, they're not really hourly, they are, but it's more like however long it takes you to do them. And unfortunately, I do things kind of fast. So, and they don't, obviously like walking from one building to another doesn't count because you have to clock out in one building and clock in another building and then clock out to the next building and clock in again. So all of the walking time probably adds up to at least like half an hour to an hour. But, that's not counted towards anything. So yeah, I would definitely never recommend this to somebody, especially if you're already doing hours of treatment for your health at home a day. I'm trying to stay positive about it. I prayed about it, and I knew I needed another job, and so the dining hall came up, which is great because it means I get a free meal while I'm working, which is amazing because I can barely buy groceries right now. So the only thing is it's a 7-hour shift, which is, I didn't work that much back in Phoenix on a shift, probably like sitting. So at least that's 7 hours at one job, which would be amazing because I'm so tired. I'm so tired. And about student loans, FYI, in case you didn't know, not anybody can get a student loan. If I worked back in Phoenix, but I worked at poverty level to have my insurance because my medications are so expensive a month. They're like $20,000 a month, which who could afford that? So I lived at that level to have that great insurance, to pay for my health so I could stay alive. When you go to apply for a student loan, you have to show that you make a lot more money than that, for one. If you don't show that, then they ask you to get a cosigner. My parents cannot. You guys know this. I mean, like, you know, my dad's retired and my mom doesn't show enough on her income either, so it's kind of a tricky situation. Or I can't get a student loan, then leads me to working all these odd jobs to try to equal 20 hours a week, which equal more than 20 hours a week with all the travel time and everything. And then this weekend I'm also working, well, I'm not working because I'm not getting paid. It's mandatory to work a horse show at school. So that's gonna be anywhere from 4 to 6 hours on Saturday. And then my first shift at the dining hall is on Sunday from 7:30 in the morning till 2:30, which I'm not a huge fan of because I really need the weekends to sleep and rest, but I also really need the hours and the money. So yeah, that's just kind of a quick update. Sorry, I'm not full of enthusiasm. I'm not really in the mood to talk on the phone right now, so that's kind of why I'm making this video for everybody, so they can kind of see what's going on. The camera died. But it is going great. You know, I love it here. The weather is so clean. I can actually go outside. The air is clean. I can have my windows open. As you can see, they're open over there. Jasper's loving it here. You know, another good thing is on the weekends, on Sunday now, I can have a feast because I work in the dining hall. So it's like a buffet, so you can go back as many times as you want. So that's really exciting. And you know, the other option is I could actually get a job off campus, which I really don't want to do because I already need new tires for my car from driving cross country, and they're really expensive. But if that means that I can not work 6 jobs, and then on the weeks where I do fleet driving, which is an easy job for me, then I'm gonna have to like take away hours at another job, and hopefully they'll be okay with it. And then on the weeks I do my athletic job, I can't do some of the other ones, or I'll have to do them really fast so I don't go over 20 hours. I've already gotten exempt from working just 10 hours because I'm an upperclassman transfer non-traditional student. So obviously I have bills. But yeah, so that's just a quick update, and I love you guys and I miss you. Talk to you later.